Welcome to Your Soul Wisdom, hosted by Yana Amor Manocas. In each episode, we invite you on a transformative journey delving into the profound mysteries and wisdom of the soul. Join us as we explore a wide array of spiritual topics and sacred practices that nurture and heal the soul, from reincarnation and soul contracts to the enigmatic experiences of womb alchemy and astral travel. Our discussions are designed to enlighten, inspire, and deepen your understanding of your own soul's journey. With Your Soul Wisdom, nothing is off limits. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Your Soul Wisdom, Dowsing Rods edition, one of our favorite types of episodes, one of the viewers' favorite types of episodes. And so we're not going to waste any time. Kylie, give us your little intro. Who's controlling the rods? Yes and no, and let's go.
I forgot to ask that question.
Ooh.
I just kind of went in. Okay. It's definitely higher vibrational. It's a starseed planet. It's almost like a council. So they are I did preface this by saying, are you willing to entertain some low rent questions? And they said yes. Doesn't have to be all galactic. Because that's my requirement. You know, I don't want to go in and be like, oh, I'm too prissy to answer your questions about cloud farts. I need someone who's willing to entertain our questions because, you know, I don't want to get shot down.
Okay, so then can the rods show us what is a yes and what it looks like when it's a no?
Yes. So mine are calibrated to a yes, open wide, and a no is a cross. And if you get one that goes out, that is a yes or a no. Or if it doesn't move, it is a move on, next question.
Okay, I love it. You guys ready? I mean, we're wasting no time. Okay. It's interesting because there's groups of questions that are going to go together this time. We're not going to be all over the board. It's very methodical this time around. Okay. I think it only took me like 10 rod sessions to get here. Okay. The first group of sessions, or the first group of questions, interestingly enough, because I was curious as to who was controlling the rods, the questions that came in are actually about Lilith, which we've had the presence of Lilith before. So let's just get in and see what we
Are
get.
you willing to answer Lilith questions? Yes. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Was Lilith associated with the serpent energy in the Garden of Eden?
Yes and no. Oh. Yes and no. I don't know what that meant. I'm having a high pitch ringing. Hang on, maybe I need to calibrate. Hold on 1 second.
Breathe.
Okay. As you were.
Okay. Should I ask the same question, or we're good with that answer? We're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Does Lilith serve as a protector of women?
So much more than that. Yes and no.
Yes. Okay. Fine. Is Lilith a fierce warrior like a guardian? No answer.
Is it because
I think
Lilith?
Go ahead.
I was going to say, is it because then that would give the understanding or the belief that women need protecting, and Lilith's not about that. Lilith's about the fact that women they don't need
Embodying
that.
it.
They are
Exactly.
embodied in their own right. So I'm not. Don't put me out there as your mascot for protection. Worry, because you don't need that.
That's a very masculine mindset too, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, it's a no.
Okay. Is Lilith an egregore created through collective belief?
No.
No. Okay. We're going through these really fast, you guys. Okay.
It's because none of us are talking. Yeah.
No, I mean, usually
Wait
we're
for
like
it.
2 questions in, and I'm like, "You guys."
Wait for it.
Okay. Um, okay. Did Lilith live as a physical human on Earth?
Okay, let's redefine that, reword that. Lauren, I feel like you know the rewording for that.
Well, let's say, was she present on the earth appearing as a human?
Yes, thank you.
Hmm. I
How
don't
is
think
that
she was
different?
necessarily human.
I'm gonna
Well,
put this
because she
down
said
'cause I
as a
feel
human, but she wasn't actually a human on the earth. She was physically present, but not human.
Okay, so let me ask this question then. I'm gonna divert. When you're ready, Kylie, with the
oh,
rods.
yes. I thought I was getting a rest for a second, sorry.
Were Adam and Eve humans on Earth?
Oh, that's controversial. It's a no.
No.
Well, it's also chicken and the egg, people. So were
Yes.
Adam's and Eve's children the first actual humans?
Yes.
I can't even believe I'm actually asking this because this is
Yeah,
not what I believe
what
in anyway. What the freak came out of my mouth
yes,
then?
I love it, I love it.
And was that 200,000 years ago or 1 billion years ago, whenever it was? But anyway.
So then the next question is kind of moot point, which was Lilith the first woman incarnated on Earth?
No.
Because if the children of Adam and Eve were, like,
Well, yeah. Was she the first feminine energy present on earth?
Yes, and it's funny, sure, it was already answered before you asked that.
Yeah.
Yes.
okay. Is the energetic signature of okay, we're shifting a little bit. Is the energetic signature of horses connected to the divine feminine?
Hmm.
No answer.
Okay. Is the divine feminine energy accessible to all humans regardless of gender?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, unless anyone has any other questions in that area,
That
we're
wraps
moving
up the
on
whole
to
episode. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Couldn't help
I
myself.
actually have a whole cluster of karma questions. All
Oh,
different
Amanda's favorite.
yes. You're gonna love this, Amanda. Okay. Is it possible to take on karma that belongs to someone else?
If there is an agreement, yes. Oh, man.
Is this an agreement that would have been made before you incarnated?
It's leaning towards no.
Okay.
No, that could possibly be linked to the fact that there's ancestral karma
Karma. Yeah.
that
Mhm.
comes through your lineage. And also, if you name your children after you, like the whole full shebang, then you can find that they are literally carrying on your chart, even though they may have second or third and fourth and fifth, but the energetic signature is your stuff. So if, say, like, you've got John Paul Roscoe the second, let's just say the second, and that's the father, and he's got a son after him, then he's the second. So he's literally carrying on or literally working through karma of his father, and he's actually passed that on to his son. And thereof, if they go on to name their children in that way. So that's a really quite a tricky thing. And sometimes family lines are set up like that. They are just set up like that. There's a knowing that comes in. That's why a lot of people, or even women, will say that I'm clearing the karma for my ancestral line, because sometimes you can have a lot
Right.
of things that comes down the ancestral line. So that's that. And sometimes a lot of people say,
Well,
and it stops at me. I'm done with it.
well, and we see that in the soul contract world, right? Where there's a
Mm.
specific frequency where you can see people are either going to take on that family dysfunctional patterning, but
Yeah,
part of their purpose is actually to stop
to
that
stop and
dysfunctional
clear
family
it.
patterning. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So, okay, very interesting. Okay, we ready, Kylie?
Yep.
But I will say, can
Okay,
I just
next.
say this? can I just say this just before you do that? Taking on, say, like the karma of a friend or somebody that's not connected to you, I've not really seen that, and I'm not quite sure how or why that would happen, because I think you've
Or
got enough
how
of your own. Or how?
that, and I just don't know how you transfer cause and effect. I don't know how that gets
Well,
shifted.
there's a few questions that I think are gonna help give
Answer
us some
that.
more context
Okay.
along
Yeah.
this. Okay, Kylie, when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible? Oh no, we just did that one. Hold on. Is it advisable to carry karma that is now your own?
No. Oh, sorry.
No
Not,
answer.
it's not giving me an answer.
Okay. Is karma okay, the question, let me read the question, then we might have to break it down. Is karma always personal rather than collective?
I got no.
A big fat no. Okay. So is karma a collective
You can have both.
experience?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Can be.
multiple types.
Like, can karma be collective?
Yeah, because people who
Can
die, for
karma be
me,
individual?
people that die in a war or die on a mass ground, or people that die, say, like, I don't know, in like a massive bombing or something like that, or whatever, then there's a collective energy because they all shift out together. So there is a collective karma that's there. So yeah, it can be collective and I think personal. It can be, I think. Sorry, I don't. What did the rod
And
say?
sorry, if it is collective, does it mean there is personal within it as well? Otherwise, you can just have personal karma. Does that make sense? So if you are part of a collective karma, there's also a personal element.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Can someone unconsciously agree to carry karma for others?
No.
No.
Good.
Okay.
Good answer, Rods.
Mm.
Is releasing karmic entanglements part of soul maturation?
So I say that again. I missed the beginning.
Is releasing karmic entanglements part of soul maturation?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
But it was a
So
little bit
releasing
slow
the
off
karma
the.
stuff, right, helps you grow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, our next, I mean, we're just blazing through these, you guys. Okay. Our next segment is about soul contracts, but not soul contracts in the numerology and that aspect, soul contracts as in soul agreements. Okay. Which I guess is still the same thing, but this is just no numerology. Okay. Is it possible for a human to live without any soul contract?
Is it possible for any energy to live? Yes, but human?
No.
No.
No. Human, no. Okay. If a soul contract is canceled, is another one immediately formed?
How do you cancel that?
How do you form them?
I wouldn't use the word cancelled. I would say sometimes people can actually fulfill, so it runs its course. So it's of no, they've already,
Yeah, but hold on a second.
that they move
Hold on.
through it.
But we also talk about if you don't like the way something's playing out, cancel that contract, rip it up, burn it up, rewrite it, do all the things.
Who said that?
We've all talked about that many times, number one. But also, I know in my personal experience, I mean, I've shared this with you guys that I had a situation, a year and a half ago or whatever, where I, for no reason, said out loud to somebody else, whatever this contract is, consider it null and void. Consider it done. I'm done. I'm done with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, this new version of this person, maybe it's both of us, show up and it's a completely different experience for absolutely no physical reason or rhyme or reason, nothing.
But maybe it was fulfilled, and you
Maybe that's
you
what we
said,
needed to
like,
say
I'm
in
done with
order to
it.
end it.
But maybe it was fulfilled. Maybe that was the fulfillment point. Sorry.
Okay. So
Yep.
then, no. So then to have Kylie, unless you're getting something channeled, Kylie,
I'm good.
can we cancel a contract?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Does that, if the other person is willing to conclude the contract, is it then yes?
Okay.
Oh, Amanda.
Ha ha ha. I was just going to say, don't forget that the basis of a soul rotation or a reincarnation in the same body is the definition of a contract that has completed.
Right. Yes.
So
Okay.
I'm just saying that.
Are soul contracts always created with spirit or guides?
Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guide, same thing. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Are soul contracts chosen before incarnation?
Yes.
Okay, then to add to that, are there also soul contracts that get written through life experience, through this physical journey?
Yes and no.
Because was it predetermined anyway?
Yes and no.
Does the
This is
life
so entertaining today.
experience, well, does the human experience then inform the soul making the contracts on the next round?
It's not giving me, hang on, it's recalibrating.
Say that again, Lauren.
Well, so it's like you don't actually make the contracts in the human 3D sphere, but does the human experience inform the soul to then write new contracts?
Yes.
And can they take effect in the same incarnation as the information is coming from? Okay. So are they for the
It
next
feels like it's a no.
Yeah.
No.
So bear in
Ooh.
mind that we have parallel lives, alternate lives, and
Oh.
ha ha ha,
Yeah.
all of those are playing out. And the fact that they are affecting all the different, I know Kylie's not about timelines, but it is what it is. And
So can I ask a question based on that? Does the information that come from this human incarnation inform the soul and then impact parallel timelines?
Yes and no. Hang on, let me recalibrate that. Ask that again. I'm sorry.
Does the information that comes from this human experience feed back to the soul and then inform or affect parallel timelines?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
Can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
Do other versions of ourselves reach out to this version of us for help, and also the reverse?
No.
Do all the versions? Oh, okay.
Are all the versions of us aware of the other versions of us?
Yes.
No. Oh no, what I was going to say was that version of you that might be in someplace else may not even know the existence of others. So you might be the more conscious one. That's what I was going to answer. So that's different to what the Rods has answered. I mean, that's different to
Wow,
what
the
That-
Robs are
question I
saying the
think you're actually
opposite.
asking. But can I go back to just Rachel's question that came up as a no? Your question was, I think maybe if you answer that question the other way, or ask the question the other way, can this version of you reach out to other versions of you for help?
Yes.
Okay, well that's good, because
It's
I
just
was
back to
having
front.
a
Yeah.
little. I was having a smush then, yeah, because I was
I think it
like,
just had to be
that-
worded differently.
if that wasn't me,
Yes.
and I thought it was me. Who was it? So
So essentially then we could consciously, like I could get myself in a moment of setting the intention to say, hey, higher version of Yana, help me with, for example, focus. Help me with staying on task. Help me with whatever that thing is. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. There's a
yeah.
version out there of me
Or
having a wild time. That's the thing. Many people speak about that though, moving or jumping or asking that version of you that is, I don't know, what do people say, that has won the lottery. There's a version of me out there that has
Okay,
won the lottery. I'm just saying.
I
so
do
let's
think it can also come as intuition. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't be sure, when elegant solutions or answers or prompts just come into your mind. I mean, it's difficult for me to discern what that is. And it's
Where it
quite
is or
possible
where
it's a
it's
different
coming
version of
from.
myself saying,
yes,
take the sandy coal.
but Ron, can we consciously ask our other selves for assistance and receive support?
Yes and no. I guess it depends on structures and
Well, what I'm wondering is
yes.
if all of the versions are uploading to the cloud, the ethers, and then
Yes.
our
Okay.
intention connects with the data that's there rather than like, hey, can you help me out on the phone?
Right.
Yes. That was a yes.
Right. Well, my focus is still buffering, so I'm hoping that it'll
Upgrade
update
your
it.
internet.
But that's the energy of, even if we go back to soul contract, that's the energy of 11 twos. And
Which
you
one?
can actually that with 11 twos, you can get what I call bleed throughs from other versions of you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that you're doing that work. Sometimes you could end up being the one because you are more conscious of doing the work for other lifetimes, when really, as Kylie says, do your own work. So sometimes there are protocols that we can use to shut that down, so that you do that Mandy or that Amanda or that Amanda, they do their work, as opposed to it all coming to my door.
Right.
And that's that's the feeling of when you think that, well, this isn't mine. This stuff's not, that doesn't feel like me. That's not mine. Where on earth did that come from? Or how on earth did that happen? Because that doesn't feel like mine. It's not. It's probably
Right.
another versions of yours that has, like, I'm going to put it in an envelope, stick a stamp on it, and post it multidimensionally. Now, what a good idea.
Yana, have you really had that? I only say that because you're so 11, you have 11 twos. Have you had that feeling?
Yeah,
Of you dealing with
wasn't I
other
having
stuff that isn't?
Yeah, wasn't I having that feeling, was it 2 Fridays ago? Remember, in the group chat, I know Lauren and I talked about it, I know you and I talked about it. I was mourning okay, so full transparency.
Yeah, no, okay,
I
no,
was
yes.
physically,
Yes.
mentally,
Okay.
emotionally mourning the loss of my relationship with my partner, as if he had walked out of my life, dead or alive, and was like, peace. And I was sobbing real tears. At the same time, there was nothing in my physical reality that was pointing to that at all.
Yeah.
And I knew that if I picked up the phone to call him, I would have just rung him a new one for absolutely no reason. I also knew this is not mine right now. And so I knew by the time I woke up, I was going to be just fine.
Okay.
And so I didn't say anything, although it killed me. And I woke up the next morning and I felt just fine. And I called him and I said, I was so sad yesterday. He said, why? I said, I was literally mourning the loss of you. And he said, if you would have just called me, I would have told you how crazy that is. And you would have gotten past it. And in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, there was no way I can go past it because I knew I had to physically just ride that wave. I can't bypass it. When it comes on, it comes on. But I just know it was not mine. This me, Yana, it was not mine. In this version, we live happily ever after.
Have any of you guys, other than Yana, had
Infinite
that
love and
experience?
gratitude. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have Kylie. Have you had that experience?
No.
Never.
I don't think I have either. I don't think I
Well,
have.
I kind of find it hard to discern because I would definitely say there are. I find it hard because how do you? Is it another version? Is it another person that I'm tuning into? Is it the energy of the room I was in? So sometimes I will feel extreme emotions and have to clear them through my body. But to say it was, yeah, I can't
Yeah,
specify.
I feel that too, Lauren, but this one
This was very specific.
was definitely, yeah. Like there was no, that's just how it was. It was
Okay.
insane. So, yes. Okay, shall we continue?
Mhm.
All right, we need to liven up this
I know. We
party.
need some
Okay,
funny questions.
some shots. Well, we're not funny men, but we do. Okay, so we do have just a few more. Okay, can soul contracts be renegotiated while living?
Hang on.
Let's recalibrate.
Yes.
Yes and no.
Okay. Do soul contracts involve lessons rather than punishment?
I hate that term. Soul contracts.
Yes.
And punishment.
Yes, and punishment,
lessons.
right? And lessons. Okay, the last one I have for soul contracts, Amanda, and we will be done. Is suffering required to fulfill a soul
No.
contract? No.
No. See,
Is
that's
is pain required to fulfill a soul
no.
contract?
No,
No.
that's
Saying.
wild.
Yeah.
No, but listen, I know the word is wild, but what do you think a lesson is? A lesson doesn't just come in easy breezy and you're like, oh, I
And
learned
you can
that
have good
lesson.
lessons, but it's up to you to
Yeah.
determine what that lesson is. But I think in a way we buy into this whole system of that, we have to learn through suffering and we got to learn through pain. How else you going to learn? That's that old age saying of like say like how Caribbean parents used to say to you, you know what I mean? If you can't hear, you must feel. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, it's wild.
That's
Do you know what I mean? If you, yeah,
Is that when they go from yelling at you to thrashing you? Is that
oh no, 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 no,
tipping
no, no.
point?
That's if they kept on saying to you, listen, don't climb, don't go up those steps, you're gonna fall, don't go up those steps, you're gonna fall. And then they just stop saying it, and then
Oh.
you fall, and then they say, rather than comfort you, they say, well, if you can't hear, you must feel. Do you know what I mean? You won't
well,
do that again.
Oh,
I thought you were going with if you're not going to listen to me and what I tell you
I'm
the first 3 times, I'm going to throw a shoe at you.
Oh
same
God,
here. That's where I
no.
That's
went.
what
No, no,
you
no, no,
say.
no, 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 no.
So
Reflective
Although
of our
they've been known
parenting
to throw shoes.
history.
But no.
So the question was
But
whether it was necessary. So I think that the point here
that's
is that it's
crap.
not necessary, but it can
No,
be a
it's not
part of the
necessary.
experience.
Yeah.
Well, right,
Not
because
necessary, but it can be.
everybody young and old, has experienced pain. Everyone has experienced suffering.
Yeah. But don't you think that's kind of messed up?
Of course I do. Of course I do. Listen, I'm the forever optimist, okay? I'm never going to live in a space where we're meant to be suffering. Fuck that. That is not my story. Cancel, delete, all that. But when you look around, every single person has experienced all these
Because
things.
everybody
I
has
agree.
bought into the collective matrix planning of you are here to learn, and you've got it, and you're here to heal all that karma, and that's what you're doing. Most people, when they wake up, I would have said that let's just say out of 100% of people that wake up, 95% will fall into that trap that they'll spend the next 600 lifetimes working through that. I'm awake, I'm aware of past lives, and I'm here to learn, and I'm here to heal all this karma stuff. And then they'll spend another 600 lifetimes going through all of that. When you wake up and you realize that, you know what, the game is up, it's done. And I'm actually here. I say it 101 times. I don't know how many more times I can say it. But once you do start to say it differently, I'm here to actually remember. Everything begins to change. Your whole landscape, I'm telling you, begins to change. It begins to change. Give it a
Okay.
go.
Well, listen, we're done with the soul contract questions. And now we're getting into more, sorry, Kylie, timeline, AI, that kind of thing. Okay.
I'm so sorry. I
All
know
the
that we've
things,
just stopped,
Kylie.
but can I just go back to this thing? Because I just wanted to say that we are humans. We are having a human experience, and pain and suffering. It's sort of like, I liken it to a stovetop. Do you know what I mean? Like, you do learn that you'll get burnt on the stove if you put your hand too close to it. But at the same time, cooking with fire is really good. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's interesting how people can accept physical harm experiences as being learning, but be resentful about having emotional pain lessons. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone is happy with don't run or you'll fall down with that kind of logic. But, when it's like, stay away from people who are obviously don't have your best,
Oh no, I agree.
concerns
I
at
I
heart
agree
kind of
with you.
thing.
I'm not okay with all of
Yeah.
it. So I'm not saying. I was just saying that what that sounds like is a sound is
Yeah.
like what sort of like parents used to say before. Doesn't mean that I
Yeah.
agree with it. That's what they used to say.
Yeah.
But I am not okay with all of it. I'm a very
Okay.
Right.
disgruntled,
Like the
rebellious
physical pain
human
either.
that
Disgruntled employee.
I'm not buying into any of it. I'm not. So yeah.
Okay, can I ask one question before we move on?
Mhm.
Okay. What if where Amanda is at is an advanced level of the evolutionary process of a soul, and like we will all get there eventually, but it's sort of,
Yes.
in the big, yeah.
Yes. But Amanda, you say that's not part of the program, but you've also experienced, my assumption, some pain and suffering and
Absolutely.
sadness and hurt.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. And I was also that person many years ago, Earth is a school, we're here to learn and all that stuff. But I have
Right.
moved on. I have shifted from that. For me, I've
From
grown, I've
that.
expanded
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
that. And I say, you guys know me. I say 2 fingers up to that. So it's a load of bullshit. It's a crock of crap. I can't find any more what they call explicitives, whatever it's called. I don't know to explain it. But it really, really is. And I tell you what as well, from the moment we started doing this podcast, that's when things really became very, very real and very, very apparent to me that was my message. That was my understanding. And that was what I had to take a deep dive into. Do you know how many people that have now listened to our podcast that have, in a sense, that come back to me and speak to me about that moment, or when we've talked about that remembering, and people have literally changed their language? And it's a whole different experience. It's a whole different experience. It
Right.
means that I'm no longer signing up for all this stuff. And like, oh God, I don't know how many times I have to say like that. The thing that, if this really is about clearing karma, then we would be remembering this stuff. And there's no way in any lifetime that we would be remembering it as we come in. I mean, not throughout your lifetime, as we come in. Because if you think about the billions of human beings on this planet, what do you think the percentage of who actually has figured that out? It's a very small percentage, if that's the case. So many people about their lives right now, they're not fixing or healing karma. They're not. They're just going about their lives, doing their thing, suffering, sad, dying, all that kind of stuff. And they come back and they're doing it, and we're doing it all over and over and over again. What do you actually think you're feeding? What do you actually think you're doing? You're not. You're not. That's a
But-
whole other conversation,
so-
but
It is another conversation, but I guess what I wanted to say is it feels like it's a part of the evolutionary process of the soul. Amanda's at a more advanced level of it, and what you're doing is showing people a different way, but people may still go the slow way and reincarnate 1,000 times, or they might, move a little
Absolutely.
bit faster with your guidance. So it's about sharing where you're at to support
That's absolutely.
others.
People will be
So-
exactly where they need to be and exactly where they're at, and life will meet them where they are. That's the beautiful thing of it. Life will meet you right where you are.
If I can share where I'm at right now, when you started to say, Lauren, it's like showing you the I thought you were gonna go Illuminati way.
Illusion. Oh.
Oh my God, Yana. Yana. You cannot.
Yeah, true story, okay? I know, Kylie, you're with me. I know you're with
Oh,
me, Amanda. I know
Kylie.
that's your right answer.
Listen, I have your back most podcasts. I'm Team Yana on this one.
Wow. Whoa. Okay.
Okay, we've lost Rachel. Okay, we've
Let's
lost
move
Rachel.
on. Let's
So
breathe in
let's
again.
come back. Let's come back. Okay, Kylie, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are we able to step into a new timeline or reality faster than would normally be possible?
Yes.
Okay. Does the physical world still need time to catch up to the new timeline or reality?
No.
I'm actually surprised by that answer.
Same here. I don't even
No,
understand how that works.
is the
Like, I
is the
understand how
physical
everything else
world
works, but
ready?
not that.
And is it not the people? It's the people. You gotta be very specific with your questions.
Yeah, the world.
The world is
or
ready.
the people in the world.
Yeah, are not.
Okay.
The world is an entity.
Gaia is ready. She's already caught up.
Yes.
Okay. Will humans be able to physically travel at the speed of light within the next 50 years?
Not 50.
Why? Why do we need to travel at the speed of light?
I don't know. This is a
That's a
question that was
short time to evolve in 50 years. Like maybe
That's
try,
why
500 years. Yes.
Are you
okay.
So let me ask you this. Can I just ask this question? Right. It's not a question necessary to the pods, but in
You've
answer
been
to that.
kicked off that question asking, Yana. Amanda's show now.
Done. Done. Where's my Coke?
No.
Dead.
Coca-Cola
No.
for the
Yeah.
listeners.
But what I'm saying is, this goes back to the recording, not the recording. This goes back to the podcast that we have done, in the sense that if you haven't even been able to travel to another lifetime or another version of you consciously, what makes you think you're going to be able to travel light years in the 50 years if
Yes.
you've never even had an outer body experience, if you don't even know how to, if we don't yet know how to consciously leave the body, how would we achieve
I'm assuming
that?
she meant in a vehicle of some kind. Didn't she? She didn't honestly think that we were just flying through. I assumed that she meant space transport.
I did too.
Old-fashioned
Yeah.
NASA
Amanda's not like us,
flavor.
Rachel.
Oh, look at me.
So-
Look at me. I'm thinking that we're
Well,
going.
I'm thinking
Amanda's
that
got a
the time
super
traveler
suit
you're
on.
talking about is probably faster than light speed and available to us now.
Oh,
So,
okay. So we're going in a spaceship.
Yeah.
But spaceships don't travel.
That's what I
at the speed of
thought the
light.
question was about. No, they don't. But they do on Star Trek, but not yet here.
But don't, because when you travel, oh, that's what you mean by light years.
I don't know.
Is that correct?
I think we're satisfied with the answer to
Let's
the
move on.
question.
Oh,
We just move
I'm
on.
in a whole other world. Sorry, excuse me. I will just go back to my wormhole.
Okay, so here's an easy answer. Are humans currently limited by biological constraints?
Yes.
Yes. Is advanced space communication technology already present beyond Earth? Beyond Earth.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do non-human intelligences monitor human emotional behavior?
Yes.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
I just want you to say yes to everything, Kylie. Like for a day, you just have to say yes to everything.
Oh my goodness. I'm having one of those Amanda's faces completely changed and we have a different Amanda here now.
Oh.
Okay.
Very
so
different
really?
Amanda.
Welcome
That's
to the
wild.
podcast.
Oh my God, you just made all my skin grow. Really? Okay, that's my
Okay, well,
fans.
what's the question, you Amanda?
Yeah.
Which version of Amanda is this? Is it 2.0? Yes, it is.
The rods would agree.
You're not going to like it.
I never do, Amanda. So what is it?
Okay. Is there a portal or stargate in Greenland?
Oh.
Oh, that was ballsy.
Yes. Why
Yes.
would we not? We love that. We're chomping at the bit for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that why
Are
a
th-
certain
I'm
orange
just-
Cheeto man is going after? Okay, yeah, go on.
Yes.
Are there portals all over Earth
Yes.
similar to Greenland?
Rachel, stop pissing
Yes,
them
but
off.
To
hold on.
even just
But
to
it's
even
this-
it out, and
No.
No,
Is
but there are
this
portals. But this
portal
is a
in
particular
Greenland
portal.
correct?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And what it can do.
Because there could be a portal in my room, Rachel.
And there could be-
it's not going to
yeah.
give me the magic.
Yeah. There are portals in your toilet.
Honestly.
We spoke about this before. But
Yes.
I need some clearing, clearly.
I have a question. Will Rachel
Right.
ever come to the other side?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Done.
yeah, plain farts
Done.
and Illuminati. Here we go.
Hey,
I
you
can't wait.
mentioned Illuminati again. We didn't.
Honestly, the only reason why I even know what the Illuminati is because I read a Dan Brown book when I think I was 20.
Okay.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have a flippin' clue what you guys were even talking about. So yes.
Not yet. Not yet.
Ay. Anyway, look, what I do agree with
Okay.
Amanda is even that it's written in a Dan Brown book means it exists. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
In some context, and the fact that you guys believe in it means that it exists in maybe not the same context, but do you know what I mean? Like I do, whatever, but possibly not in my time space reality, not in
Okay,
my
so-
reality, as Yana would say.
Okay. So that one I want to. Okay.
Let's do a question. Yeah.
If collectively we felt like Rachel that the Illuminati does not exist, would that mean that in physical reality the Illuminati would not exist?
No.
No. So ignorance is not bliss. And so
No.
There's a whole world
regardless
out
of whether
there.
right.
Yeah,
right.
and just to be clear, I don't think that it works in reverse. And I'm backing up what Amanda was saying. I'm saying if people believe in something or have dreamt it or written about it, then it exists.
Right.
Kind of thing. I don't think that you can unexist things.
Correct.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
I don't think there's a rubber that you can go back and just
Yes.
start doing that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. What do we have next? This is a piggyback off of the last question, but do non-human beings observe human media and culture?
No answer.
I'm surprised.
You know
I
that
don't
they're all over
understand that.
it.
What does that mean?
Do non-human beings observe human media and culture? Are they watching and are
No, we do not.
paying attention? No, we. You said we. Are you a non-human being?
I'm kidding.
This is a different version.
Are we in Amanda 3.0? Yes, we are. Welcome to the podcast, Amanda
Who is
3.0.
we? Who is we? That was amazing. Okay, all right. Let's move on.
Can I ask
Lauren,
one
are you
question?
okay? Are you okay, Lauren? I feel like you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe observe is not the right
Word.
word. Maybe it's like control.
oh, you did not go there.
I can't
Wait,
believe
ask
it.
the question. Okay.
Oh,
Do
okay.
non-human beings control human media and culture?
Oh, yes and no.
Split them.
Do non-human
Do
beings
certain.
control?
Do certain.
Yeah, do some.
You know
Okay,
that
you-
you can
Lauren,
hear you guys. You
come
can
on,
just
we're
come back
No,
and
no.
say the question. Say it, Amanda.
Do Yeah,
Oh.
Amanda, you say it. It's as
No,
you.
go on. Do certain non-human beings control the, what was it, the media?
Yes.
And see, so when you say non-human beings, there's a lot of non-human beings
Well, of
involved.
course.
It's a lot out there.
Right.
So they're not all doing that. So, but there are certain.
And also, I don't think you could say it goes for everything, it's, so it's not like a blanket statement. It's
Well,
observe was, let's
I
just
don't know.
leave some, but observe was just the wrong word.
Okay. All right. Next.
Because they're not
All right.
observing. Listen, they're in there 10 toes deep.
That's if they have toes. That's very
If they've got
facetious.
toes. Yeah, that was.
Okay. Let's move on. Is Earth part of a larger interstellar community?
Duh.
Yeah. I have to ask the question.
No, we don't have to answer.
And we're
I've
not
gone
being
over
judgmental. We're not being
Yeah.
judgmental on this show, are we?
I am. That's okay.
Okay, well, the next
So
one. Okay.
did we ask the flat Earth question
Oh, man.
before? A long time
Oh,
ago.
my
No,
life.
let's
No,
go.
no,
Let's
no,
go.
no,
Oh,
no, hard
no.
no, no.
Sausages, bacon, and eggs.
Like,
Excuse me.
watch me walk
The
away.
whole-
Watch me
whole
walk
food
away. I
court.
don't care what those fucking rods say.
The whole deli section.
Like, just
know.
no.
Ask you.
No.
Right? Right. Going to explode.
You see?
Rachel, you
No,
you have
it's
made it to a
it's
time.
beyond.
You have a seat.
Oh,
I'm sure it's going to agree with you, Rachel. But
oh hell
let's
no.
have
I am not
fun.
asking. No.
Kylie is putting a sausage on it
Why?
because she's in charge
No.
of the rods.
Come on.
No.
All right. You know, Rachel, I'm gonna be mad at you for
I'm with
ruining
you,
that
Rachel.
moment.
Oh,
Solidarity.
definitely my problem. Yeah. And ruining. Yeah. Oh.
Wow. We're just going to have to go walk this off after.
Okay, let's just take a collective breath and move the fuck on.
All right, Kylie, when you're ready.
Look
We'll
how
go
proper fired
baby
up on that
level.
one.
Is humor a shared universal language across
Yes.
species?
Unless it's talking about something
Across
else. Yes.
where?
Okay,
Across
well, are you
galaxies.
satisfied with that baby
Species.
question?
Sorry. Can you ask that question
No?
again? Did you say across galaxies or?
Is humor a shared universal language across species?
That sounded earthbound, but I am interested in the galactic
Okay,
question.
so well, Rachel's back in, so let's go, Kylie. We need
Yeah.
the rod for this. Okay, so we'll ask the
So what
first
is
one
it?
again.
Is humor a recognized quality amongst through the galaxy?
Yes.
Isn't that funny? No
Because
pun
Is
everyone's
it
intended.
explaining
But
us
anyway.
right now.
Is human a shared universal language across all existence?
Yes and no. Depends
I don't
on
even
the
know what that
ones.
question means. So
Yeah, I don't.
Next.
okay. Next I have some questions about well, they're kind of tied together between death, source, and creation.
Oh, I was going to say
Very
it's the
light.
time for funny ones yet. Yeah.
Listen, we're you guys, please write in. Leave in the
I'm with
comments.
you on that one, Lauren. I'm with
Go
you.
to yoursoulwisdomshow.com and send us your questions that are funny.
Yes, please.
Instead, let's take a break from the flatter.
Things are full on. Yeah.
Oh,
The who? The flatter.
No, please don't
Okay,
mention
I'm
those
calling a
two words.
timeout, people. All right. We're moving on to death. It's not going to be
If anyone
funny.
sends us questions about particular space and we're living on it, yes, please don't.
Okay. We're starting. Okay. Does
Okay,
consciousness continue after physical death?
Does what, sorry?
Does consciousness continue after physical death?
Next.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Does the soul return to source after death?
Yes, depending on if they free will.
Okay.
Oh, Amanda. I said free will. Free will. You don't have to if you don't want to.
I don't think you got a choice, but let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there choice? Is there free will? Okay, I won't ask it. Go on, Amanda. Go on, Yana.
Go.
We're
Okay.
gonna have a beef, so let's go.
Is there fear on the other side?
Is
Sorry,
there
just
what?
say it
Sorry?
again.
Is there fear on the other side?
Yes and no. It depends on what plane you go to.
Okay. Does source receive all souls without condition?
No answer. That's a loaded question.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
we got a guess for them returning for all souls returning back to source after death. Is
Maybe they've
is
got to
there
go through a process
right
before
something
they go
else?
back
Okay.
if they've been really
So
naughty.
is there an immediate return to source after death?
Not all the time,
Okay.
depending on the person. Yes.
Is the word purgatory I'm thinking of? What's that place?
There's multiple. Yeah, there is
Yeah,
purgatory.
I don't believe in any of that.
Well, then you go straight to source then. It's whatever
Yeah,
you
'cause
believe in.
it's equivalent to like the repulsion that Rachel has when flat earth or plane parts
No,
come
that's
out.
seventh
The same
dimension of
equivalency.
hell for her. That's not purgatory. There's no purgatory about
Okay.
that for her.
Does
Oh my.
source create through intention?
Yes and no.
I feel like source just creates through being itself.
Yeah, I think you can create your own, your own shiznits, but yeah, on a collective, it does it on its own.
Like source is creative. It doesn't try to be creative.
Correct. Like Rachel isn't purposely hating on things; she just is.
Okay. So then here's the age-old question. Does source experience itself through humans?
No answer. I don't.
Well,
necessarily-
Is
well,
one-
well.
Okay. Is one Okay, is one of the ways that source experiences itself through humans? Is one of the ways.
Yes,
Are there
one.
multiple ways that source expresses itself?
Yes.
I'm not asking any more of those questions because then I'm going to get Rachel triggered.
It's very
I
wise.
don't think it's Rachel. Just heads up. I think it's Amanda who's like rising up that chart.
You guys are handing the baton to each other.
We're a good
You
relationship.
got your hands full, babe. Mm.
All right, so let's go to some random questions I have
Yeah.
Yep.
for the next couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
These better be spectacular.
Well, I can't make any promises, okay? I can promise I have questions and that's all I got. Okay. Is being embodied more important than belief?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Do we want to
Honestly, your yes and no is the new 6 and 7. Is all I can say, Kylie. Like from now on, we're just going to go yes and
Yes,
no.
no. Yes, no.
Yes and no. I'm gonna. Anyone ask me anything, I'm like yes and no.
Yeah,
Out
you're
of it.
gonna say yeah, nah, yeah,
Maybe
Yeah,
nah,
yeah,
no.
no, yeah.
Nah,
maybe
yeah,
being
nah.
embodied and belief are
Yes
equally
and no.
important.
Yes and no.
Yes. There you go. Yeah, nah, yeah.
They're
What was
equally
that?
important.
6767. That's what that was.
What
Yeah.
the angel number is 67. What the angel number meaning is.
Yes.
Let's
Okay,
go.
next
Look it up.
question.
You know what? I think we're really good with questions today. I think we need
Flush
to.
everyone or something. Like, let's mix this up. Like, do we need this?
No. Go,
So
Kylie.
we digest what's happening. I think, like, do you think that maybe we just know all the answers, or we already have a predetermined feeling about these answers, and they become, a little, I don't know, redundant, or like, how are we feeling? Because I'm feeling a little bit, I don't
You're
know.
burned out of the rods.
It's not that I'm burnt out, and I could see why. I think it's, um, I think that it, what it feels like, and this is an honest moment that was never, rehearsed, and I hope this is not edited out. I think that we can, when you've done the rod so many times, it gets to the point where it's like, well, 6 rods ago, you said yes. And I think that and then it might say no today. So it's really interesting to see the shifts in energies to see what the answers are, number one. But I think we also have hit that redundancy with a lot of these questions. And I don't know, I would love to hear comments about how we feel about asking the same kind of universal questions.
On a personal level, Kylie, I've had that exact experience, but in my own personal experience. Like, before we came on, I was telling you about this great session that I had with Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is that the last few sessions that I've had with different practitioners, as awesome as those people are, and as awesome as the sessions have been, really, there's nothing new. There's nothing new for me.
Right.
And it's sort of like I'm now getting to the stage, and I'm sure that I had to do all those sessions to get to this stage where it's like, stop asking the questions and just start doing the stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I do think there's also a level of embodiment, so that maybe that we have asked similar questions over and over again, and it's sort of like it's taken this long to get to this point, if you know what I mean. It's like you don't ask something once and then get it, but after you've asked it 9 times, then maybe there's not that much texture to go, kind of stuff, and you just need to get on with stuff.
And why do we
Instead of
need to know the answers for everything?
Because we're curious.
Well,
You're
there's
not.
either there's understanding or
Aren't-
there's acceptance. They're the 2 choices.
Yeah, but
And
here's
my
the thing.
I think that everybody has a different role to play. And we're all
Yeah.
very, very different in who we are and
Yeah.
what we need. And so I think and we also need to look at what our agreements are in the sense of what we're actually coming here to do, what we're actually coming here to be, to give, to share, to be what our service is of. So I think for me, I think it's always important that people have the questions, because we have no idea where they are in their line or in their timeline of development, or what they're actually opening to. And so it's highly possible that we are the people that held out our hand or or put our hand up to say, when you get to Earth, when you're at this point and you're asking this, then come and find us. Or
That
we will
sounds
have
magical.
those
Hmm.
answers. And that's how I kind of see it.
And now we're back in
Everybody's
the
in a
rod
different
business,
place to
everybody. So
answer
submit your
that.
questions. Get 'em in.
I'm ready to go now.
Get them in.
I'm going to put
Anyway,
some rod
clean
questions
it
in
out that
myself.
toilet, Portal, for me.
Next
Thank
time we have a
you.
rod session, I'm going to do some work in advance. I'm going to get some other questions to go to.
Okay, Kylie, we so
Oh,
appreciate you
we
and the
really
energy
do.
that flows through
Really, really
you,
Yes,
do.
the
darling. Thank
connection.
you.
We
Thank
know
you.
that you burn up, you have fans, you got the whole thing, and we thank you for carrying all that for us and everyone listening
Yeah, I really
to get that
appreciate that,
information.
Kylie. To
Time.
hold that energy and to do what you do, because that is what you do. Amongst other things, that is what you do, and that is what you bring, and you bring it wholeheartedly to the table every time. So thank you.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Make me
And as
so
a reminder to everybody, this is entertainment. This is just something to go, oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, let me look into that if I want to. This is not a life or death situation. This is just for entertainment. for you curious souls like me who just want to know all the answers to everything. And so, Kylie, thank you for that. Ladies, thank you for being here, for creating this space. Because apparently, this is a contract that we all signed up for.
Agreement.
Okay.
Mm.
And our
Agreement.
viewers signed an agreement to come and take this journey with us.
To
Like
rendezvous
and
with us.
subscribe.
If you want to deepen that journey, you can go ahead and join the collective membership. It is a monthly membership. If you've listened to us long enough, I don't know why you haven't signed up yet. It is the most joy, the most fun, healing sessions, meditations, all the really good stuff. Kylie tells you everything on what to expect for the month. And so head on over to yoursoulwisdomshow.com. If you want a reading, a healing, a guided meditation session, a light body activation, you want to agree with Rachel that the earth is not flat. Head on over again, yoursoulwisdomshow.com. Thank you for allowing us to create this beautiful space, and we hope you have a blessed day. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. I'm not a flat earther. I'm just figuring it out.